What the Macs have done for me in teaching history and appreciation of arts is to put art right in front of my students as opposed to using a central image, which is what I have had to do in years before. It really helps me teach the music component of my class, which is my weakness of the 4 disciplines that are in my core content. Just for them to be able to see and hear at their own pace and go back and look has really made a huge difference in my instruction.
The number one way that I think it's changed my approach to teaching is not only how I present the material, but what I ask of the students. It's not worksheets anymore. I want them to create knowledge. And the internet is a good way for them to read and see other examples, and they discover the information instead of me just presenting it to them in the old boring ways.
I noticed I spent a lot more time planning this year because, I'm having to try to find some exciting lessons and trying to find things that are going to engage the kids to this digital initiative. It takes more time, so I'll get behind on my grading a little bit, but I think that over time it's going to be a great thing.
The laptops give more flexibility because every child learns at a different level, and so it allows for a lot more flexibility.
Can you give me an example of something that you've done in your classroom with the laptops?
Well, every kid or every student is on a different level, and so whenever we get finished with an assignment and we're doing an assessment using the laptops, each child doesn't necessarily have to do the same thing. They can kind of work more at their own pace.
I think that the best thing about our laptops is that we have built-in stuff to where we can there's built-in dictionaries and built-in things that can help the student learn more.
Most recently, as we study immigration and both the colonies as well as more modern immigration from the 1900s on, we've actually been able to open up a whole new world. Students have been able to actually explore Ellis Island via virtual tours instead of just talking about it. I can show you pictures, I can talk about it, but with this guy standing at the front of the room talking, it doesn't mean as much as being able to explore Ellis Island at your own pace and hear immigrants who have recorded audio interviews or see the 1900s silent film clips shot by Thomas Edison.
The most important thing that I've seen that students have accomplished is their own that they have built their own sense of self-worth, and that when they suddenly realize information that they have discovered, their confidence goes up so fast that they are ready to jump into the next task because they don't doubt that they can not only find the answers all by themselves, but they can understand the answers all by themselves.
It's given our students lots of opportunities. We found lots of web-based resources that have aided in product creation. The students have a better understanding, I think, of the actual computers, and those are skills that are going to benefit them in the future as well.
Students have also had the opportunity to share with each other kind of things they've learned with the Mac. I told them that they will sometimes figure out things before I will, and so I've sort of created a forum for that to do that through our Moodle. And I've also given them time in class to kind of get up and share with me and with others some of the tips and tricks they've learned with their laptops.
I use my computer to help me with my resume assignment for senior year.
With the MacBooks, I really like how it's easier to take notes and it's faster and you don't have to be waiting that whole time to catch up with writing, so yeah.
technology is the future, and allowing these students the chance to embrace that future, it's going to make their lives better. I mean, we have a certain brand of students here that need this, and if they can see what the opportunities are out there in the world, it's going to change their lives for the good.
I think probably one of the most exciting things is that students, they work at different paces, and I've always had a lot of difficulty in the past trying to differentiate effectively, and now with every student having a laptop with all this information at their fingertips, I'm able to plan lessons that differentiate among how fast students learn a lot better.
I believe the personalized learning the laptops provide is our biggest advantage. Instead of having one teacher, now everyone has me with them, either in the form of a video I've made or handouts I've made, or even if I'm not there, they can look things up on the internet. It's personalized education for them.
It allows me to differentiate for each child. I can set up on my Moodle 3 or 4 different assignments as they apply to children. One child may be finished and be ready to go to the next level, and I have other children who just may take time, and that nobody feels left out on assessments, because I can design assessments for each individual child and their abilities. And that's most exciting, that I don't have any child feeling left behind.
We do all our notes on laptops, or I do all my notes on laptops. I don't have to keep up with a bunch of papers or a bunch of books and stuff, so I think it's helped organize a lot better.
Technology will allow our students to excel to better degrees, especially in the classroom. They'll be able to not only access the technology here at Owensboro Middle School, but they'll also be adapted to the way email works, which is everywhere nowadays, and also it will help them create our technology in the future.
It allows me to tailor instruction to each child. Then it's also very important as just a life skill. Technology is not going away, and we need to have children who know how to navigate the cyber world.
By providing these students at such a young age the opportunity to embrace that technology, especially when maybe they didn't have it at home to begin with, really opens up doors that they may have never had before. And providing them with technology and showing them how to use it and showing them how it impacts their daily life is going to open up so many doors and provide so many successful opportunities for these kids. The future is endless. The possibilities are endless for these students.
Most of the time I use it for writing assignments, taking notes, and that sort of thing.
What have you liked about the laptops this year?
That the keys light up, and that you got all these cool things and music and all that stuff.
Do you think it's helped you in your classes?
Yes.
How has it helped?
Because like if they send you homework and you do it, the way you can send it back, that's the cool way.